Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world, and in another clear example of how screwed up the judicial system is in South Africa. Oh my God, this is becoming a real hobby horse for me, believe me. The judicial system in South Africa sucks. And it sucks because the judges are biased, they're racist, they're corrupt, they're as bad as the rest of the ANC cadres. It's just disgusting. Yes, I know there's some good judges in South Africa, but there's some friggin' awful ones. And I'll tell you a bit about one in a second. But before I do, let's remember Vicky Momberg, who was completely let down by the police after she was mugged. She was completely distressed. She was out of her mind when she used the K word. None of that was actually taken into consideration by a judge who is clearly racist. Yeah, you don't have to tell me what color the skin that judge was, because she was put behind bars for 2 years for using the K word in her distressed state. Consider this fact. A policeman in the Free State demanding bribes, putting a man's business at risk, gets a 10,000 rand fine. A policeman. Now, with all the bribery and corruption going on around South Africa with the police, and it's all out there, everybody knows about it, wouldn't you think they would make an example of this person? Put him inside for 10 years. And then all the other policemen who are doing the same thing will be saying, whoa, I could land inside for 10 years. But no, they pick on this distraught woman and they put her behind bars for 2 years. Thankfully, she's been let out since. But the judgment was 2 years behind bars for using the K word in her situation. And here you have a corrupt policeman who only has to pay a 10,000 rand fine. And he probably keeps his job. Let me add a bit of meat to the bone. A former Free State traffic officer has been found guilty of corruption while serving the public. Chepiso Confidence Ramlatkani, well, that name in itself should give you shivers down the spine, 31, attended the Judicial Magistrates Court today, where she was offered a 10,000 rand fine or 5 years imprisonment. It should have just been 5 years imprisonment. But anyway, this is what happened. Ramatlakani was stung by the Serious Corruption Investigation Team back in June 2019. It's been reported that Ramatlakani and a colleague stopped and removed a minibus operating disc, registration disc, and the driver's driving license. The driver was also instructed to take his car to the impound by the officers. Both officers exchanged their contact details with the driver. The owner of the minibus left confused and without transport was forced to call the officer. While on the phone, Ramatlakani said that she needed to pay between 5,000 and 11,000 rand to the traffic department in order to get back the documents. Ramatlakani convinced the now bribe victim to pay her 5,000 rand in order to accelerate the release of the seized assets. So it wasn't the state or the police that had seized the assets, it was this police woman. This is disgraceful. The victim refused this offer and countered it by saying they would pay 2,000 rand. However, Ramatlakani refused this and demanded a one-off 3,000 rand payment be made. The victim reported the incident to the Judicial, I'm sorry guys, it's a long and complex name. the Judicial Magistrates Court, which then sparked an investigation by the Hawks. The undercover operation began, and Ramatlakani was arrested and state money recovered. The conviction for Ramatlakani's crimes was to pay a 10,000 rand fine and also to receive a suspended 5-year sentence under the condition she does not commit corruption again in the future. The RTMC are not satisfied with the outcome of this case and have commented saying, "We believe that suspended sentences in case of traffic office corruption do not send a strong enough message." Exactly my point. We prefer direct imprisonment in these circumstances to send a strong message that corruption within the law enforcement sector will not be tolerated. Now, that's right on the money. But you can see in South Africa, these judges and magistrates, they don't know what the friggin' hell they're doing. I'm not talking about the ones who probably are pre-1994. I'm talking about the ones that have probably got a Walt Disney certificate of judging that they bought somewhere, and now they're suddenly a judge because they're a friend of somebody or an ANC cadre. These guys do not deserve to be on the bench. And yet, what do they do in South Africa? Yeah. Look what happened to Ms. Jansen. Absolutely disgraceful. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, please stay safe.